Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing something a little bit different. We're gonna be performing surgery. If you remember a couple months back, I finished up my sweater number 15 by My Favorite Things Knitwear, and I said at the time I wasn't sure if I was gonna want to undo the ribbing, add a couple more cables, or if I was gonna keep it super cropped like I originally made it. Turns out I'm gonna undo it. I love the cropped, I really do, but I love this sweater and I want to wear it everywhere, and I can't wear something that cropped when I have a job. So today we're gonna be undoing just a little bit of it. We're gonna put in a lifeline, undo some of it, put my needles back on, and do like 2 more cable repeats. I think that'll give me perfect length, and then I can wear it everywhere all the time without showing off my entire stomach. I think that'll be awesome. Oh, I thought I saw a cyber truck driving in my neighborhood. I would have been really upset about that, but we're fine, we are safe anyways. Without further ado, we're just gonna get into it because I have delusions that I can wear this tomorrow when I go to New York City. I tend to think I can do things quicker than I can, so we'll see if I can actually get it done. Regardless, we're at least gonna get started today. We're gonna get into it. I just want to give a very big thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. Skillshare is the largest online learning community made by creatives for creatives. They have thousands of online classes in a ton of different categories, ranging from entrepreneurship and marketing all the way to graphic design, embroidery, knitting, just everything you could want. One of my favorite things about Skillshare is how digestible it is. I don't think it's any secret how busy I am. I feel like I mention it every time I film a video. So it makes it really hard to sit down and enjoy a class for fun when I'm slammed with schoolwork and classes for school. But Skillshare classes are great because they're broken up into little chapters that are much more digestible. I'm actually on break right now. I have a whole 2 weeks off. Yes. So I am, of course, not relaxing fully. I have to pick up a new craft. I think it's time that I learn how to sew, finally. And of course, I'm going to use Skillshare to learn. The class I'm currently taking is Sewing Basics, Making Your Own Clothes with Denise Barron. I just bought a ton of really beautiful fabric, and I have my grandma's old sewing machine. I have been wanting to learn how to sew for so long. It is time, just in time for summer. Knit and crochet stuff, it's a little less this season. Crochet maybe, but sewing is year round, and I really want to learn. I've wanted to learn for years, and Skillshare is the perfect place for me to learn exactly what I need to know to get started. And if you want to get started on your creative journey on Skillshare, the first 500 people to click my link down below will receive 1 month of Skillshare for free. Once again, if you want a 1 month free trial of Skillshare, make sure to click my link down in the description bar below. Thank you so much, Skillshare, and let's get back into today's video. Lighting is bad, typically is. We're gonna ignore it. Just do me a favor and ignore it. I don't want to move my camera from this angle. So just pretend it's awesome. We're gonna use my leftover Drops Daisy that I used for, if you remember, casting off the neckline when we originally made this, to add the lifeline. Just because of the contrast, I will definitely be able to like tell what yarn is the lifeline and what yarn is not. But I'm very nervous about this, I'm not gonna lie. There is a cable twist right before where the ribbing begins, so I'm not going to do the lifeline there. I'm going to do it a couple rows up and just hope that I get the cable twist right. I'm not great at counting rows with the twists, but I think it'll be okay. I think I'll be able to figure it out. So we're gonna go a couple rows up, honestly maybe like halfway up, because that's where like the cable is the smoothest, where there's like the least amount of like twist. So we'll see, but I'm gonna start with that. And then I honestly don't even remember what needles I'm gonna need for this. So I need to open the pattern back up. It has been so long since I finished this that I can't remember what I need to do. But we're gonna start with the lifeline, then move from there.
Side by side we sway there in all the colors. Some love, lonesome dove.
So that was maybe the worst thing I've ever had to do. It is 3:30. I ate lunch after I filmed initially, and then started it back up around 1. When I started at 1, I switched from doing the yarn as a lifeline to just grabbing my needles with the cable as a lifeline, and I just put that in. And then at 1, when I came back, I started undoing the cast off, which was maybe one of the worst things I've ever done in my life. This was just, I didn't enjoy this, guys. This wasn't fun. It wasn't, I'm not having a good time. Anyways, okay, so put in the lifeline. Around 1 o'clock, I started undoing the cast off, and if you thought the Italian bind off was slow and tedious doing it, undoing it was worse, somehow worse. That was so annoying. That was awful. And then of course I did a bad job putting the lifeline in, so I had to go back and like some or like the row below, so like I went through the row, but it was just not even, is my point, and I had to fix that. And I'm still not confident that it's perfect, but I think it's as good as we're gonna get now. That took years off my life. I'm like not being dramatic. It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. So I'm gonna start knitting. Odds are looking real low for getting it done to wear tomorrow, and I'm fine with that. I've fully come to terms with it. That really took a lot out of me. Like, you guys can probably tell. You're probably like, she's being dramatic, and I am. I probably am. It's what I do. I was getting so mad. I was like, I'm ruining this sweater. I'm like never gonna wear it. I should have kept it cropped. I was getting so frustrated. But I think we figured it out, and everything's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be perfect. So I'm gonna go do a lap. I'm gonna go get like a fun beverage of a sort, and then I'll be back to actually knit this.
Rusty red on her shoulder, I was cleaning her shoe when it clicked on the trot over in the bright morning dew. We brushed and we braided dandelions and chewed. It was a mutual arrangement we both saw into. Can she walk in the fire? Can she run in the rain? Can she make it up the mountainside? Can she make it down again? I have often wondered if she'll go and jump the fence. Will she keep on moving onward or stay in what could have been? Broke my arm in December. We were running for the thrill. You turned in the canyon to the snowbank.
It is a few days later. I needed to not be knitting this anymore. I was so mad after how long it took to do the stupid lifeline and how much back and forth I was so annoyed. I knew it was gonna be hard, and I was still annoyed. So I took a break, and now I'm back. I have successfully re-knit the cable that we had to partially undo, which is good, and I'm about halfway through the first of 2 new cable repeats before doing twisted rib. It's currently 8, which isn't very late, but I open the cafe that I work at tomorrow, so I don't want to be up terribly late. We're just gonna see how much we can get done, and anything we don't finish today, we'll finish tomorrow. I'm on break from school right now, so that's nice that I can say that when I come home from work. I'll have time. It's just joyous. I get so reinvigorated. It's just beautiful. So that's just my little update for you guys, because I just ended the other day, and yeah, it's because I was really annoyed. So let's get back to knitting.
Mosul, once a vibrant hub of life and history, became the stage for some of the worst atrocities imaginable. The terrorist organization ISIS seized control of the city. They promised the
Okay, we finished the additional rows. You can like really tell what has been blocked and what is new because you can tell on camera, like from far away. I will definitely be blocking this once we're done here. Don't you fret. Now I'm gonna move on. I also realized that 2 of the cable rows I did with 1 row too few. Anyways, guys, be nice. No one burn it up. I'm now gonna move on to the twisted rib, which is time consuming, but not what I'm worried about. What I'm worried about is the fact that it's 8 p.m. the day before this video is due. Not gonna lie to you guys. The day before the video is due. And I also will need to do the bind off. Do I just do a standard bind off? Ooh, guys, hey, do I? God, how I wish you guys could reply to me right now. I need someone to like instigate me and be like, yes, Anna, don't do the Italian bind off. Then like on one hand, I'm like, girl, you want this to look nice, hello, you know what I mean? So like, don't just do a bad bind off to be quick. The Italian bind off looks so good, and like everything else is the Italian, but I should do the Italian bind. I don't want to though. It takes so long. This video is due. We're gonna get back to the knitting. I'm gonna stop talking.
If only I could finish something, run straight through to the end, close the chapter dignified. Damn girl, you did it again. But will it ever be enough when I'm bent on trying to keep it tough? Will I ever settle down, happy with the here and now? When will it ever be enough? Ever be enough? Ever be enough? If only I could build a tower, pierce right through the clouds, saxophones at every hour. Who hasn't heard of me now? Then will I have had enough of trying to keep myself real tough? Will I ever settle down, steady even when it gets loud? When will it ever be enough? Ever be enough? Ever be enough? When will it ever be enough? Ever be enough?
We did it. Yup, with the Italian bind off. Yeah, we did it. We did it. It is hitting at the perfect actual jean cropped length, not super cropped like it was before. It was like here before, showing off just a lot of tum-tum. Super cute, wasn't working. We added a couple more cable repeats. It's looking awesome. Like I said, I'm gonna block it because I think you can even tell from here that it just looks different from the rest of the garment. Like the fabric isn't nearly as droopy and nice, but that's okay. It's almost end of sweater season anyways because my timing is impeccable. So I will block it and have it ready for whenever I do want to wear it. But it is perfect. I love it. The jeans that I'm wearing right now, you can't tell super well, but they're like a lower rise. But this, if I'm just sitting and relaxing casually, hits at about the top of my jeans, which feels perfect. So anytime I wear any pant higher than this, I will have less gap as I move, which is, I think, awesome. I can dress it up or dress it down, and it's versatile and perfect. It's drapey, it's gorgeous. We fixed it. Oh my God. Putting in that lifeline, I know I've already said it, really took years off my life. That was so irritating to do, but we did it, and I'm proud of us. Good job, team. Yeah, that's the end of this week's video. We performed surgery on a sweater. Call me Meredith Grey. Nobody's doing it quite like me. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this slightly chaotic, little bit different video. It was, I was gonna say very fun to make. That's a lie. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm glad that the end result was awesome, because if it wasn't, guys, I'd be really sad. but it did turn out awesome, so we're good. If you liked today's video, make sure to like and subscribe. It helps me out so very much. And make sure to put on the post notification bell if you want to know whenever I post a new video. I'm going back to school, so it'll probably be a little more sporadic, but I don't know, put on the bell and you'll get notified. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I love you all so very dearly, and I will see you next time with a brand new video. Bye everybody.